Hello, hello, hello everyone! Today we're going to be playing the latest update of PlateUp. It's a Chinese New Year update. They've added a ton of really cool things to this new update. In the newest update, they have a new map called Lake. We have a new main, which is Dumplings, which is what we'll be working on today. There's a whole bunch of stir-fry extras, nuke decor, a new starter, and new sides. Hopefully we can get a few of those on this run. But let's get started. So to make a dumpling, we need flour or add water, so similar to the pies. To make the dough, you chop the carrots and meat and add, and then you interact it with it to form dumplings and then cook. Okay, so that shouldn't be too terribly difficult. We'll see how it goes though. Grab our phone like always. This is the daily map, or the weekly map, I'm sorry. And it is huge, and I say that now and then I'll be complaining later that it's too small. So I'm just gonna arrange the kitchen a little bit, put the tables up against the wall so I don't have to walk out here. If you're playing with friends, it's a lot easier to handle this, but since I'm playing solo right now, I find it's usually best to set it up kind of like this. So we're just gonna start, and if I mess up, well, then we'll go from there. It seems like we have to chop both of these, so automating that eventually I think would be really good. But we'll get there. So do we just put, okay, so we just put that in there and then we interact with it, it looks like. I assume it doesn't just make one dumpling, or that people are fine with just, oh no, I have to interact with it. Okay, so it's gonna make 3 dumplings. Oh, and they cook fast. So I'm curious to see how many dumplings these guys are gonna want, so I'm just gonna chop these up first. Oops, interact with it. Wonder if I can interact with it on the, okay, so they're both gonna want dumplings, so these are kind of intensive dishes to make. So we'll have to be kind of on top of it. Yeah, having some automation I think would be really key as you go a little bit further in this dish. But I don't think it'd be terribly difficult to automate. You just have to have a smart grabber to take care of making sure it doesn't turn into pies. I'm gonna grab these off, and I'm actually gonna call someone in just to end the day. I want to see if I can interact, so you have to interact with it on a counter. I had to go with the cute bunny ears for the Lunar New Year. So yeah, pretty easy. I'm excited to see if we get... Ooh, they're like little bunny envelopes. That's so cute. I'm gonna grab this just for now. I don't need it yet, but I think eventually it would be kind of nice. I'm trying to think of ways to maybe streamline this process, so I feel like the order is kind of funky. So what I might do is I might actually move these. So perhaps I'll do this. And then I think that can stay there. That way I chop, but the dough is always coming this way. I really like min-maxing games, so there'll be a lot of organization as I go. I'll be curious if they have multiple fillings as we go. I haven't done a lot of research into this newest update, but I know when it first came out, I think I have close to 80 hours in this game, which honestly is kind of impressive. So we'll just take their orders, and then I'll just cook this real quick. And I'll grab that dish, and I'll get a few more going. I love that I can put the water on the dumpling as there's a dish in there. It's kind of so... I'm gonna call in an order because I think we could probably call in 2 actually, because I do have these guys are ready to go already. And I'll just grab these plates just in case another customer comes. We'll have to wash this one just because we have 2. So we'll just get these guys going after that. We'll chop up the ingredients. I can definitely see how this would get really chaotic if you don't get some stuff to automate. because they are fairly labor intensive in comparison to some of the other dishes. They're quick to like make once you get them. We'll grab that, then we'll grab the sauce plate and drop this off. Another blueprint cabinet, I'm gonna make that just because they are really helpful. Still no research tests though. The RNG on this map is a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna make these plates too, just because having a few extra plates is always a good thing. Means I have to wash less. And we have plenty of money. Especially since we haven't gotten that research desk for some reason. Just gonna throw these extra plates here. And I might throw that dining table into the research cabinet. The blueprint cabinet, excuse me. But yeah, let's start the next day. So we have an expected group of 3, I think it was. I've probably read that a little bit better. I'm just gonna prep as many raw ones of these as I can, because that's the part that takes the longest. I think we'll be okay. Especially since we have plenty of plates now. I do appreciate how quick that action is. Even if I had a knife, I think it would be a little bit easier. So I'll just make a couple more in preparation. I just have to make sure there's no one waiting. Oh, throw these on the grill real quick. Something I like is that these don't create a lot of grease. See if I can call a couple people. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need another one. This might be the last customer. I'm just gonna cook these. I think this was probably the last person. There you go. Easy enough. Prepping them a little bit beforehand. A frozen prep station would also be very nice here. And we got our 1 star. I think we should be getting the next item. Adds fried seaweed as a dumpling extra. So we gotta do that because that's new content and I want to see what it is. Cook seaweed and add to a plated dumpling. So you just cook it. No chopping, nothing like that. So that's good. It looks like celery. It's very cute. A research desk! The crowd goes wild. I'm gonna drop that here. I got plenty of money for it. I'm gonna pull these things out just so I can put them against that wall. I like to be able to see what's in them, so I usually end up flipping them like that. And then we have to pull this up here. I want to keep those in there. I don't think I want the hob just yet. So we have the sink. And then we have a dining table. So I don't think we have to chop this at all. So maybe we can put this here. I think that will work. Yeah. I'm going to start the day by making those dumplings and then I'll go do the research, I think. I do want to see how long the seaweed takes, so I'm going to check that out pretty early. We'll just get the dough started and then we'll start doing the ingredients inside. Chop it up. So we have 2 already. And I don't want anyone to be waiting outside. It looks like it's a windy day. People don't usually like waiting in the weather. Can't blame them. I do like how quick the interaction is. They cook pretty fast. A safety hob could be very nice. Let me toss one of these on here, maybe 2 of these on here. Let's see what they want. So no seaweed for them, just the dumplings. And then we'll get a few more going. Oopsies. So that's just 1 person up there, so we can probably cook this pretty quick. I'd like to get a couple. Oopsies. Picked that up too soon. I'd like to get this one at least wrapped up. Then I can just use this. I avoid doing dishes unless I have to. So they want the seaweed, so I'll grab that. I'll drop that over there. I feel like I could call. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh. Twice? There we go. So I will have to chop some stuff for this. So it looks like we have 2. But they're going to the same table, so that's good. I'll be curious if... I'm just gonna do the research real quick here. Because we have plenty of time on their timer. So we got a bar table, which I did hear got a buff, so that could be a good thing. And by buff, I mean they made it so single people prefer those, I believe. I'll have to double check that, or do some experimentation. But neither of them want seaweed, so we'll just go from there. Hope you enjoyed your food. $63, not too bad. But yeah, I really like the new update so far. Let me know if you guys like this video. If you want to see more of PlateUp, let me know in the comments below. Remember to follow for more cozy gameplay. Have a good night.